Well, hello again, guys. This is Jim from PA Woodsman's channel. I apologize for a little bit of lighting problems today and probably the echo you're going to hear. I'm in my basement of all places today doing a review. My wife's on the computer upstairs. My daughter's in and out, so I figured the only way I'm going to get any privacy today is come down here in my daughter's playroom. So it's a mess. But main reason for today's video is to introduce you to a new product I just recently purchased, and I am quite ecstatic with. I ordered a new lightweight backpack from ULA Equipment out of Utah, and I received my ULA Catalyst. It's a just under 5,000 cubic inches. I believe it's like 4,600 cubic inches, and it weighs just under 3 pounds. My prior pack that I have, I'm going to be doing another video in the future, then and now, what is the Red Cloud 5000 pack alone was over 6 pounds. So I'm saving 3 pounds, and I tell you what, this is like 10 times the pack that Kelty is. Not bashing Kelty. Kelty's a very solid backpack, but I'm trying to get away from hauling real heavy weights and getting myself down to a more lighter weight. I'm not going minimalist or ultralight, but I'm going to a point that I can comfortably haul my gear and get to enjoy the hike more than straining my back with all the heavy equipment. So I'll start off with the design of the pack. Very decent when it comes to room. I'm going to try to bring the light in here, closer to the light here. Hopefully this will work. Hopefully you can see the inside compartment. It's very large. Inside they have 2 removable pouches. One here is more like a ditty pouch. It's mesh that cut back and weights. Good place to put your keys, sunglasses, wallet out of the way. Also, there's a hydration sleeve. It'll hold a 2-liter water bottle, and inside there's a aluminum stay that you can adjust to your back. Hip belts are removable, so you're able to adjust the hip belt to yourself. If you gain weight or lose weight, you can always get a different size hip belt. What's nice about these hip belts too is the additional feature I did not have on my Kelty are these outside pouches on either side. Whenever I start showing some of the gear I have in it, I'll explain what I'm finding with those. Really nice hip belt. We have mesh side pockets and a very nice mesh rear pocket with loops here to hold trekking poles out of the way, ice axe. I'm going to see, maybe I might be holding my tripod on here whenever I'm videoing and backpacking. Real heavy material. It's rolled down like dry sack closure. Another nice feature on each of the shoulder straps, you see these yellow shock cords and that. These are so you're able to take like a water bottle and cinch it on the front so it's easy access for you. Another nice feature is these hand loops, so you can rest your hands with if you set your trekking poles down or just want to get comfortable. So that's a real nice feature. Ventilation seems to be pretty nice. We haven't used it yet. Like I said, it just came today. So, but this is the largest of the ULA line. I was looking into the circuit. He suggested trying this out since I'm starting to go lighter weight. I'm happy with it. I already filled it with what you're going to see behind me on the table, and I still have tons of room. And I don't want to overfill it and add a bunch of weight. So what I'm doing is getting lighter weight equipment. So today what I'm showing you is not to include the food and the water and the clothing, because clothing's all depends on the season, the year. Like right now it's winter, which I may not even use this pack in the winter. I may just fall back on my Kelty. It's a solid workhorse, and I'm not hiking back in that far typically in the winter. So I'm going to have a little extra weight, and it's a solider pack. I don't really want to start throwing this in the snow and destroying it. Well, I'm going to set this pack out of the way for now. Also, I got with it, I'm not going to open it up right now, is a Sil nylon rain cover. Never owned one before. I figured it wouldn't hurt to get one. So I have that. Figure out how to. Okay, these must clip on to the pack itself to help it getting blown off in the wind and the heavy rain. So we'll get familiar with that before we have to utilize it. So, all right, I'm going to bring the camera in now and get it closer up to the table here. Mind my voice, I don't know where it went, but I'm starting to lose it. So let's zoom out here if I can. All right. What I have on the inside of the bag, in the foremost bottom, I have this actually standing upright, is my Montbell Super Stretch 125 degree sits 50 down bag. It compressed quite a bit since the first review I showed you. So it's not the 800 fill, which get down almost to a Nalgene inside, but it's a very nice bag. Haven't had a chance to use it outside yet, but I laid down in it in the house and it's comfortable. So let's see here. Let's do a little adjusting as we go. To the other side of that, I have my Kelty Grand Mesa tent. I don't have my scale down here. It goes about 2.5 pounds. I think right here the rain fly, the tent body itself, and this is probably a little over 2 pounds on its own. I like a tent. I don't like bugs. I don't like mosquitoes. I like to have a little bit of closure, so I choose to have the tent. It's light enough for me right now. I may invest in a tarp tent someday, but I'm not really too sure if I want to go to a single wall tent due to the condensation reasons there. So, along with the tent, I have its poles. Like I said, I'm going to weigh this stuff and do the then and now in an upcoming video. This isn't a bushcraft video, guys, so the ones that are normally used to my bushcrafting videos, I apologize, but I have a lot of subscribers that are into the backpacking too. Another thing I got ordered and came in was some new tent stakes. These are the MSR groundhogs. A lot more sturdier than my typical shepherd hook. I want to see how well they work before I spend the money and buy another pack of them. To have additional ones, like for my tarp, for my cooking area, and my day area. So that's those. Along with the tent as well, I ordered a actual made footprint for the tent. It's another nylon material. It only weighs a ½ ounce. I did have a piece of tarp I cut down, but it fell apart. The mesh bag, I was going to actually not utilize the mesh bag, but I figured it's what's going to be closest to the elements, and I want it to be away from the tent and getting it moisture, and this is going to sit on the outside of the tent. I'll just put it in this mesh bag. That way I know where it's at and anything can get lost. It only adds an ounce. So I'm not one of those crazy people that wants to get rid of every ounce out there. So part of my sleep gear that's in there too is my Big Agnes Air Core mattress. Only thing that I see with this and my sleeping bag is this one was designed to go into my Big Agnes enchantment bag into the sleeve. It's 20 inches across. I would have preferred to have it 25. I may just get a nice Thermarest a little bit lighter. I do have a heavy duty one in there I've shown in my other videos. It's just really heavy. If not, I may look into one of those Neo Airs. I haven't decided yet. So you've seen my Canadine water filter before pump. Some people prefer using chemicals, but it doesn't clear the water out of all debris and that. And I thought about maybe going to one of those gravity-fed water filters, which I still may do, but this I can get into small cracks and crevices and get water, which I've had to do in the past when water sources were scarce. That's the advantage of this. I do carry tablets as a backup, which I'm changing because I don't like iodine. So